Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an update for you for the whole collection project pan. This is also a collab that we're doing with a good bunch of ladies who will be linked down below, of course, as always. So just to tell you straight away, I did not finish any products this time, but I do have some okay usage in pretty much all of these products, so at least I'm happy about that. So let's just jump right in. First product, I'm going kind of from the products that have been in here the longest to the newer products. This is the Sigma Makeup eyeshadow, and in here I'm trying to make some progress on the blue. You can see a little bit of like usage from there, but when you look at the close-up, then you can definitely see that I'm starting to get a little bit of a dip in that one. I have used this one 6 times, if I'm correct. So yeah, not huge usage, but enough to see some difference, which is really nice, and hopefully that will get me closer to pan soonish. Then the Sleek palette, the original. In here I'm working on one of my green shades that are spread across my projects, and that is this one right here. I've used this one 4 times, and I tried to kind of go for 5 times with like all my eyeshadows and like most of the products to at least have a feeling I'm moving along a little bit. I don't know whether you can see a whole lot of usage, but it definitely looks a bit more used on like the top side when you look in the close-up. So it's something. Like, I'm using it. I have it on the outer part of my lid today as well. And I used the blue one as my eyeliner today. So yeah, I used this one 4 times, so not a lot, but I did use it, so that's something. Then the NYX pigment, I did really manage to use this a lot in the previous update, but this time around I only used it 6 times, which is still not bad. I'm wearing it right now as well on like the main part of my lid with a silver shade from my Panda palette underneath to kind of make it a cool yet not too cool type of shade. So yeah, I'm making progress on this one, and right now I think I'm right below my previous marking, but like not below enough to make a proper new marking. But we're definitely getting towards the lower part of the product, which is nice because it means I can at least make some progress even if I'm not using it a huge amount of times. But yeah, let me quickly tell you guys actually, I got the blues I've now used 17 times. The green shade in the Sleek palette I've used 7 times in total. And the NYX pigment I've used 40 times in total now. But especially the pigment, I've definitely still got a long way to go, but we'll see. Then moving on to the MaxFactor lipstick that I'm working on as well. This one is still kind of my main focus for like when it comes to lipstick, instead of the lip lacquer that I'm wearing right now, which is in one of my other projects, but today I felt like wearing that one. Mainly every morning I'm putting on this one, so I'm wearing it pretty much every day, at least once a day, and sometimes I reapply. And it was interesting for me to see that the progress this month was nowhere near, and while I'm saying that, I'm actually realizing that last time I did an update for 2 months, so that's probably why. So I think it's pretty consistent progress. I just forgot that last time it took me an extra month to actually film my update. Okay, so not too bad. We're trucking along and still got a good little bit to go, but I think we're definitely over halfway. So that's something. We're still moving, and I'm still using this quite regularly, so that is nice. Another product that I'm using regularly is the what is again Master Smoky shadow pencil from Maybelline in Smoky Black. It's a black pencil that I'm kind of using on the outer part of my eye and a little bit into the crease, just to create some darkness as kind of a base. And yeah, it's just not moving. I've used this pretty much every day except for like those days that I gave my eyelids some rest. They're like, I cannot see any progress on it, so that's a bit of a shame, but I'm using it. That's what counts, so that's what we're gonna stick with. Let's move on to a product that has a little bit more progress. This is the e.l.f. blush in Joy, the mineral blush. And for this one also, I've been using it regularly. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now as well. actually with this lipstick as a cream blush underneath as well. And I've made a little bit of progress again. So the lower that we get, the more I manage to be able to make some little markings every time that I update you guys. So that is pretty exciting, and I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'm still hopeful that I might be able to finish this one off by the end of the year. So let's see. One that I'm less hopeful about is the Sleek Blush by Tree Lace Palette and the color Crochet in here, which is the pink one. In a close-up you can see, similar to last time, you can definitely see that there has been some usage. I've used this about 5 times once again, and yeah, that's it. I think this one is definitely my main focus because I just really want to be able to use up a blush this year, and that would be the one. And then this one I just use like a few times a month, every now and then when I feel like it, or when I get closer to this update, just to make sure that I do not completely forget to use this one. Then moving on to lip gloss. This is the NYX lip gloss in, what is it, Pink Frost. And most of the time I'm wearing this on top of like either this one actually, although I forgot to do that today, or this one in the morning. So I put this one on first and I put this one on top. So also this one I've used pretty regularly, but you cannot tell because it's so big that even if I use it 20 to 30 times, there is no progress to show you guys, which is a bit of a shame because it's definitely going to take me forever to get through this, especially because this color is not really the type of color I would wear on its own. But yeah, what can you do? I'm using it, and that is what counts. Like, I'm making slow progress on this one, but progress nonetheless, even though you cannot see it. Then the lip gloss that you do see progress on is this Teeez lip gloss in Gutsy, the Mega Shine or High Shine, I think. Also this one I'm using regularly because this one is kind of at my desk area, my office, my kitchen, my living room. Yeah, you guys get the idea. It is at the place where I work, and I put this on like at least like once or twice a day most of the time when I've maybe been eating something and I have to go into another Zoom meeting, which I do have a fair bit of those. I put this on my lips just to look a little bit more put together, and just because I like having something on my lips in general. So I've made a little bit of progress on this one again. It's definitely getting a lot smaller towards the bottom, so I'm curious to see the amount of progress I can make by next time. I'm kind of hoping that in 2 months or so this one will be done. So I definitely want to try and focus on this one a little bit more, even if that might mean that the progress on this one is a bit slower. If it does mean that I can finish up a lip gloss soon-ish, then that would be pretty nice. And then lastly, the product that I rolled in last time is the L'Oreal True Match powder. And you can definitely see that I've been making some progress on this one. There is a little bit more of a dip, especially on like the top side or bottom side, depending on how I hold it. It's a nice enough powder. Like, it doesn't do any strange things. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not against it. It's a powder. And the weird thing about this powder though is that, especially in a close-up, you can see that quite well. There is these little chunks of product in here that just do not move, and it is weird because it doesn't look like hard pen specifically. So I'm not sure what that even is, these chunks in here. If you guys do know what it is or why it's there, let me know, because I'm not sure if that's what the product is just supposed to be like, or whether my product is a weird one. Anyway, the product works okay still. It's just weird to have these little chunks that are not really like going down with the rest of the product, it seems like. But yeah, that is that one. It's definitely going to take me a little while still to hit pan and definitely finish that one. But I'm trying to think of goals for next time. And as I've been saying, I think specifically these two I really want to focus in on, because I want to finish these off soon-ish, or definitely by the end of the year. So I'm curious to see if I can do that. So this is going to be my pretty much daily blush, and this is going to be the gloss that I'm using very often. The lipstick also I think I can finish by the end of the year, so I will definitely focus on that one still as well. And I'm kind of looking at my eyeshadows and see like, okay, what do I want to do? Because it would be kind of nice if I could hit pan on this one by next time, but I have no idea if that is like actually doable. I don't really know how deep these pens are. Like I can push them out, and I'm gonna try and see if I can do that without destroying it. Close call. So they're like these little bits that you can push out, but even then it's still in a bit of plastic, so I'm not really sure how deep the pan actually is. I'm just gonna put it back before anything happens to it. But I might want to try and see if I can use that a fair bit in my outer corner to see if I can get close to hitting pan on that one. That would be kind of nice. But apart from that, I think I'm just gonna make, once again, slow but steady progress on all these products, and we'll see where we are at next time. But that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye!